research side of things. That's where it comes. Like, it is important to understand which academic organizations specialize in what areas. Right now it's very hard. Like, there are a lot of generic areas, but I think right now it's not easy for us. But the move is definitely in that direction. The move is to identify and fee or fund some of these things. There is a proposal that is about sponsoring a research chair in security. The fund is available. We are just looking for right place to do that. So all of these things are there. Like, there are intern positions open in my own group, Advanced Development Group at RSA. We have to. It's easy to kind of go to any academic organization, say like, just give me 5 smart people and they'll start doing security. But that's kind of not as good as kind of saying that this is an institute which is the hub of security, and has a lot of publications, a lot of pedigree. And so let's get those 5 people and work on these projects. So what you said is very relevant.
Okay, so thank you. I think what we'll do is then probably we should give a homework to ourselves, just as we give a homework to you. Maybe it's a homework for all of us, the academics sitting here. Maybe in the next 2 quarters, we should kind of do some homework and actually come back to you with some proposals.
I think being there, just I have the statistics. For example, if you take the state of Karnataka itself, there are about nearly 40,000 students who are passing out every year. Engineering I'm talking about. And even if I take 4 students a batch, about 10,000 projects would have come every year. And if you look at the quality of the projects that are being done in the institutions, and not even one project which is noteworthy and which has been taken to products. And this I feel is mainly because of the lack of interaction of industries with the institute. Whereas if I take the case of the case of the other countries, for example USA, I think somebody mentioned about that. I mean, all the industries, they go back to academia to get their solutions done. For example, if you look at IIT Labs, where most of the work has been done in the telecommunication networking, the whole work was done at the University of Berkeley. And even if you take the Stanford University and other universities, the solution providers are the universities. But unfortunately, that didn't happen with India. And India, there is a clear-cut isolation, there is a clear-cut bifurcation. Industry works separately and institutes, they work separately. And only when the industry or the requirement of the students, they look at the institutes and then they try to take the students. And there also they are safe because of the large workforce that I was talking about. Even if India says that without this training I'm not going to give the students, industry is not at all bothered because they have got many other students who are available to them. Looking at that pool, even industry has not bothered really to look into the students and providing the extra training. I think one aspect which we have to take care is that coming out with the real problems, they have to be live problems, and by giving it to the students, I mean the students will get really benefited, and also they will get motivated and inspired by taking such projects, and they work hard and they get automatically skilled in that area. I think the industry has to come forward, but at the same time it's not to mean that the institute they don't have to do it all to play. Institutes have to make a role. For example, we were talking about identifying the areas and identifying the students and making the departments as the centers of excellence and making them to work in the focus areas. I think that is going to be a responsibility. But at the same time, if industry interacts with the students well, I think we have a better future.
So all that I say is that they have come together, and all that you have to say is I propose you. Yes. That's it. You have to start somewhere, otherwise.
I just want to add to that. I mean, this is a well acknowledged problem now of the institution-industry interaction, triple I, they can call that. What we have done at Mindtree is to have a structured program called Confluence, which basically tries to address that, tries to identify projects which get done in the institution, rather than me getting the people in here. Because what is important is it's not just about those 5 people. Those 5 people are going to kind of socialize, network with other students, and that is how it gets built. There are 2 topics I want to talk about when you get into projects. Now, one is, I would say, specialization. I think I would like, well, from an industry point of view, I would like certain institutes to start specializing in something, so that they get, yes, you probably would not place all of the 600 people. And today, I know of computer science students who don't want to be who don't want to be the same group as, let's say, mechanical and civil when it goes to IT jobs. They are looking for differentiation. So probably those elective courses are one way. The other ways, if you build that specialization, that will be useful. That is one. The other thing, I think slowly we need to start building in. All said and done, the IT industry in India is still nascent. We are still evolving. We are still finding our feet. It's not something that I would say we are very, very well grown. So one of the key things is intellectual property. So as a system, that is something that the academic institution should. Okay, we give projects, but probably we may want to monetize those at some point of time. And hence, the protection of intellectual property, the entire system needs to fall in place. Maybe it is already in place, but that confidence needs to be built in the industry for giving those high-end, high-tech work from the industry.
Luckily, it's getting slowly addressed. So I think they're about 4 o'clock, so we have about half an hour. So what I do is that let me see whether at least in the last session our students are actually going to ask some questions. So I'm going to challenge the students. You have to ask questions. And remember, all questions are good questions. And the only thing is sometimes we may not have the answer. And you have to actually ask a question for which none of us have answered, then we'll actually give you a prize.
There is nothing called a stupid question. There are stupid answers, but not a stupid question.
Yes. Please, you have to bombard us with questions. So by the time the professor finishes the question, the students should, 3 of you should stand up in a row as a queue. Okay? Please.
Good afternoon, sir. My question is very straight to industry people. You powerful. You trust Indian brains, but why don't you trust academia in terms of IPV or intellectual property? You said there is a. I think
that question was immediately after my hand. No,
intellectual property.
No, it's not that we don't trust. I think there is some more work to be done for the industry to have confidence that there is a system in place. That's all that we are looking at.
Now he's talking about mechanisms to bring in ideas. Yeah. How to protect that? Because when they give the live project, it is also our equal responsibility to see that this IP is secured and is being maintained.
But looking at the brain power of Indians, I think we are more comfortable compared to other people. Then why don't we start initiate such kind of thing wherein we can develop some kind of thing in academia so that we will also take part in developing and we will also share along with industry people.
Absolutely. So the way I understand that question is, why can't academia develop intellectual property? Did I understand your question correct?
So can be part of the
Oh, absolutely. No, there's absolutely no question about it. We would want. I believe that there is lot of inherent knowledge and capability both within the faculty and the students at the institution, and it is to the industry's advantage to tap into them. Okay, so there's no question about it. All that I'm saying is, yes, we need to sit down together and talk and see how we can evolve and make it. Today it's not happening. Today the industry is not reaching out. Neither is the academia coming and saying, okay, let's do this.
So I think part of the blame is also we guys, as heads of the institutions. We are all so starved of faculty. We don't want industry to take you away. So we starve them also. Here they get gatekeepers.
Moderator, sir. I have a question before students can.
Sure, please.